Hey guys, welcome back to ShopBits Happiness YouTube channel.
Today we're sharing our top tips on how to be more independent.
I can't help but live in the moment. Eyes locked when you talk, it's slow.
Do you ever feel like you're just relying on somebody else? Maybe you always need help with schoolwork, or to ask a question you need a friend by your side, or you just always feel like you need somebody to tell you you're doing a good job. We get it. Having someone's help or validation feels good, and there's nothing wrong with seeking it. But sometimes we want to feel fulfilled on our own, or solve issues and challenges on our own as well. And when we're able to solve these things by ourselves, it gives us a small bit of happiness and some confidence. So in today's video, we're sharing our top tips on how to be more independent. Also, make sure to stay till the end of the video to hear something you need to hear to be more independent. 1. Basic skills.
To not have to rely on other people, make sure that you can take care of your own basic needs. So what are the 4 basic needs? Food, air, water, and shelter. So obviously air is pretty much taken care of for the most part, but for water, make sure that you hold yourself accountable to drinking enough water every day. For reference, between 14 to 18 years old, we need about 8 to 11 cups of water a day. And 19 plus is 9 to 13 cups. So drink your water bottle at school, and also make sure to have a glass of water with every meal. Also, make sure that you remember yourself to have a healthy, balanced diet, which means bringing healthy snacks like fruits and vegetables to school or work or extracurriculars, and making sure that you get all your meals. Also, if you're a teenager like us, you may not have to be concerned with paying the rent or mortgage, paying for your shelter, but you can take part in maintaining it. Keep your room tidy and clean by maybe setting aside 1 day per week to, vacuum the floors, clean your sheets, put away laundry, dust the shelves. But personally, I like to put my laundry away on a nightly basis, so at the end of each night, I make my bed, put the sleep pillows on there, and also while I'm at it, I put my laundry away just so that I can start the next day on a fresh start. When you can take care of your basic needs, you're actually way more independent because you don't need to rely on anybody else to help you with these basic but still very important needs. 2. Time management.
Being able to manage your own time is such an awesome skill to have. Create a routine about when you wake up and roughly around the time you go to bed. You can also write specific routines out, like when you shower, washing your face, and skincare. Also, make sure you make daily to-do lists so you can achieve everything you want to do in the day. But having a catch-up day can also be really helpful. Take your least busy day of the week, like Sunday, and use that day to clean your room, do your laundry, or make a list of all the achievements you want to do in the next week. Also, make sure to ask your parents, if you know, about friend hangouts. And if you have like a test or an exam coming up, make sure to write it into your schedule.
The way that my teacher lets us know about upcoming tests and project deadlines is that both my teachers actually write it down on their whiteboard. So while I'm at school, I have a note on my phone, I write in the deadline, and then as soon as I come back home, I put it into my schedule. So that way, I immediately know when I need to start studying, when I need to finalize my project, etc.
Being able to manage your own time comes with a lot more freedom. And on top of that, you have a lot more control. 3. Say no.
I think that a very difficult but very important part of being independent is having the ability to say no to things that you don't want to do. Remember that we have limited time, and in order to prioritize and get all of our responsibilities done and have time to do things that bring us a small bit of happiness, we need to say no to certain things. For example, somebody that you're not super close with, but you still talk to them and hang out with them sometimes, invites you over to hang out tonight, but you were really looking forward to having a solo movie night after a long week of socializing. Say no and say, sorry, I can't make it tonight. Realize that saying no is just a part of life because we just can't be in 10 different places at once, and saying no to one thing just gives you more time to do things that bring you happiness. 4. It's okay to be alone.
I get FOMO too, which is fear of missing out. We don't want to miss out on cool things, or for friends to make other friends, or to miss out on opportunities. Sometimes we need to spend time with family, already have plans, or we don't have plans, but everybody else does. And that's okay. I know it might seem like everybody else is just doing all these really cool things and you're not really doing anything. Just remember that nobody exists without their own issues. Maybe they're just not very obvious about what issues they have in their life, but nobody's life is perfect. What really helps me when I have nothing to do and I feel kind of left out is I do one of 3 things. 1. If I do want to socialize, invite someone. And if they're all busy, you can even ask them to hang out the coming weekend. The second one is to accept that it's okay to be alone and do something that brings you happiness, like watching a movie or go to sleep early. 3. One of my favorite things to do is spend time with your family. We'll watch a movie together, play board games or card games, or go on a bike or walk together. But if you have no one to spend time with, just take it as some time for yourself. Maybe you can have a self-care day. And for more self-care hacks, you can see our video linked below. 5. Take responsibility.
If you've made a mistake or you're confused, own up to it. Take responsibility. A big part of having independence is not having to rely on others to clean up our messes for us, and being able to clearly communicate if we've made a mistake. Mistakes are totally okay, and everyone makes them. But if you're able to own up to your mistakes and take the needed action to resolve them, you become more independent. For example, if you forgot your science assignment at home, go up to your teacher instead of being like ashamed or worried. Go up to them, talk to them about it, and then remember to bring it the next day. Boom, the issue is taken care of and you resolved it all on your own.
Now here's a quote that's really helped the both of us, especially when we kind of feel like we're losing motivation to be independent. And the quote is, "Life is tough, my darling, but so are you," by Stephanie Bennett Henry. This is a reminder that no matter how tough things get, you can absolutely resolve them. And you can do it yourself. But don't be afraid to ask for help.
In fact, I think that knowing when to ask for help or support is one of the biggest aspects of being independent, because we're not going through this life alone. So don't be afraid to ask for help or ask for support. In fact, when you're able to, without fear, ask for help or support and own up to not knowing what to do in a certain situation, it's again a key part of independence.
If you made it to this point in the video, make sure to comment down below a star emoji, because you are a star.
Also, make sure to join our happiness family by subscribing to the YouTube channel. It's totally free and we really appreciate it. It helps us give you guys more helpful content. Also, give this video a big thumbs up and click the notification bell down below. Bye!